Okay. Um. So today I'm gonna be what is it called? Today I'm gonna be talking about um rejection and how to deal with rejection, why you can't get mad at rejection when it happens, and how I deal with it. I don't know if I'm doing that correctly, but you know, I'll give you guys a little story. I applied for an internship um maybe like a couple months ago. I thought I did really well in the interview. Um it was something to do with politics. Not like politics, but like governing government stuff like that. I thought I did a really good interview. Um I'm I really thought I had it in the bag. I was like, "Oh, I got this." I was sweating. I was like telling my mom, and dad, I was like, "Yeah, I got this. I got this." I studied the night before, the whole shebang. Told some of my professors, and they're like, "Oh, let me know how it goes." And my buddy also applied to the same internship, and I was talking to him. It's like, "We're gonna get this. Like, we're gonna work together. It's gonna be sick." And I didn't get it, and I was kind of bummed in the moment, as one does, but I didn't get that internship. I was like, "Damn." I thought I nailed it on the head, but I wasn't mad that my buddy did end up getting it, but I didn't. And you should never hate someone. You should never hate someone in general, or you should never hate um when someone's doing better than you. You should always be thankful for what you have because it's not in your path, right? But you know, another thing is girls, for example, for rejection. You really like this girl, right? She's so pretty. Can't stop staring at her. Um, the whole spiel. And let's say you're texting and text less and less, or maybe you send a drunk text or something like that, or it just doesn't go your way, and like you see that she's not as interested as you are. After a while, it gets to a point where you're like, damn, you know, am I? You're looking at yourself in the mirror, it's like, am I that bad looking? Not bad looking, but um, I know you're just questioning everything you did, and you know, you should sometimes question what you do, but maybe they don't know that they need you, you know, and that's kind of my takeaway. Um, on reject girls, but it is a numbers game for women. The more you shoot, the more chances you have. That's that's baseball, you know. Um, Another thing, it's not rejection, but you know, failure. It's close to rejection. Failure and rejection, they're on the same river, same river. Okay, and failure. They say failure leads to success, right? Because the more you fail, the more you learn, and fail leads to learning. But I don't know, man. Like I don't want to fail. Um I don't want to fail. Like I just want to be growing up. Like I just want to be successful, and what that looks like in my head is just it's different for everyone, obviously. But I just want to be like happy. Number one, duh. Who doesn't want to be happy? It's an idiot. But I just want to be myself and kind of be like not rich because look, I don't want to be rich, but I just want to be well off enough. Not too much, not too little, like more than manageable. And I actually want to be president one day. little fun facts. But going back to rejection, we're getting off track. Rejection's hard to deal with. Failure and rejection, same street. And I can bring this back to just improving yourself. But maybe sometimes it's not you, you know. A lot of men now, at least, they feel trapped. They feel like they're all alone, and you know, you got to help them. Like any guy I see, I try and be nice to him, because you don't know what they're dealing with. Blah 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 blah. You don't know what they deal with. But no, like just making someone's day to me, or like making someone laugh, kind of makes me happy. You know, like I could do that, and I'll be pretty happy in my life. You know, hopefully I say that when I'm like 20 years down the road. It's like laughs don't make anyone money, Nick. My dad's like, "What are you doing? Are you bum?" No, but sorry, another sidetrack. Um, just going off in a tangent lately. Yeah, but I don't know. Rejection makes you want to try more. You know, the more you get rejected, the more you're you're gonna push yourself, and the mo and I think that there's a click in your head where it's just like I can't be rejected this much. You know, like I have to do something about it, and that's good. You should want that drive. And I can't motivate you until it clicks for you personally. Um, and it sucks not being able to turn it on when you want it to. It's only one day or day one. My friend says, uh, he it's only when you most need it, it will happen. Okay, and there's been times in my life where I was just like, oh, I got to do something about it, and then I don't do anything. You just. Someone asked me as well. Someone asked me, my buddy. He's like, I just can't stand people that don't do anything about it. It's like, man, like you can't control everything they do. They have to learn, and it doesn't matter how old they are. Like they have to learn on themselves, you know. And it sucks. It does suck. But what are you gonna do, you know? Bringing this less about rejection and more about men, men, men problems. Um, I fear a lot of people are, at least me and a couple other guys, like they just don't feel like they're getting a lot of attention or people talk to them. Like you might have friends, yeah, but like they feel socially alone sometimes, you know? And it's not a good feeling. You know, every guy I feel like knows this. Like I think most guys would know. Only guys would know this feeling. It's like no, but I can't speak. I'm not a woman. You know, um, it's the worst feeling. You know, the worst. But you know, you're only at when you're at your lowest, you'll know. You will know. But life always gets better. Life always gets better. I'm just yapping right now, just on a tangent. I'm just on a big tangent. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Um, so lately, hmm, trying to push where I want to go this. Mm, I don't know where I want to go with this. You know, I could either push it this way or push it that way. But you know, never hate anyone, even if you get rejected. Okay, it's a dangerous slope. Give me one sec.